Welcome to this feature highlight video on the topic of the new dashboard framework introduced in Gluware 4.0. The new dashboards provide deep insight into the settings, status, and results of the various Gluware applications. In addition to the information presented, they are highly functional as a method of navigation into each underlying application. So let's run through some of the highlights and take a look at them live in the Gluware user interface. So to start with, there are a number of pre-seeded dashboards for administrative purpose as well as per application to give you some pre-seeded insight and widgets that are already provisioned to give you some information. The dashboards are also fully customizable, so you can create your own as well as you can take and clone and customize ones that you have access to as well. There is embedded navigation to the apps, which means if you click on a widget that is deriving information from an underlying application, like a device count or an inventory status, you can click on that information. It'll navigate you into the UI and apply the same filter that was deriving the summary view that you see in the dashboard. In the dashboard, you can have very high-level summary views like device count, or you can have detailed result views like a breakdown per operating system version. As mentioned, the dashboards are shareable. As you create new dashboards, you can determine if they're private, meaning only available to your view, or if you make them as public where they're shareable to the organization you're in or children organizations that are set up in your account. There is a light and dark mode. We'll take a quick look at that in the UI. The dashboard is made up of underlying constructs called widgets. There's widgets for rich text that you can put notes in as well as embed web links. There's widgets for web pages, widgets for RSS feeds, and of course widgets that derive information out of the underlying user interface like counts and grids and schedules and user activities and much more. So let's take a look in the live interface. Okay, here we are in the Gluware 4.0 UI. There's web page widgets, there's text widgets. Here's a user activity widget. I can see who's signed into the system. Now let's navigate into Device Manager. And this is the typical look of when you import devices or discover devices. You're going to see them in a grid-based format. Well, now you can navigate into your dashboards, and I'll use a shortcut key here to switch over into the My Inventory dashboard and see summary data, total device count, any device errors, a breakdown by device. Here's a breakdown by operating system version, and I can click into that, and it will apply that same filter to that grid, and now I can see the filtered information available. Now let's switch back to my dashboards and navigate to another dashboard. Here we're going to look at the audit and drift alerts where I can see my audit violations, what audits have run, if there's been any successful. Again, I can click in, it will navigate me into the audit, and I can navigate further into to see the details of that breakdown. Now let's jump again to the dashboards, and now we're going to go into the dashboard library. So you can see the default dashboards that are there, and now we're going to create a new dashboard named Demo. I'll click Next. I'm going to use the default image. I'll make a private dashboard. So these are the widget menu, and you can just simply drag and drop these widget constructs into your page and then customize them. This is a web page widget. I can put Gluware.com in. I can drop in a count widget and then configure the count and choose my data set to be the number of devices with no additional filters. I can drop in the user activity widget. I can drop in a schedule and then move it around. Obviously it's customizable to be exactly how you would like it laid out. Widen it. And so once I'm done with my edits, I simply publish it, and then it's available to me if it's private or available to others if it's published. Now you navigate into your profile, and this is where you have the option of changing or enabling it dark mode. Once you enable dark mode, the browser refreshes, and then when you bring up one of your dashboards, you will see it in dark mode for those that prefer that visually. So with that, thank you for your time and interest. If you're interested in Gluware, there's really 3 ways to proceed. One is we offer with Gluware Pro a free option. So check out Gluware.com/pricing. So it's free up to 100 devices for Device Manager and 45 days of audit. We offer the Gluware Test Drive. So Gluware.com/test-drive. We set up a system for you and run you through use cases to trial Gluware. And third is Just request a demo. We can engage with the sales team, understand your use cases, and see how Gluware can help you to automate your network. Again, thanks for your time.